Here's a little bit of advice from Granny. If it doesn't bring you an income, or inspiration, or an orgasm, then it doesn't belong in your life.
You look so slay today. You're gonna have a great day today. You deserve it, and no one has the power to ruin it. Everyone is jealous of you because you're so pretty.
I probably spent 3/4 of my life worrying about what other people thought. Whatever people thought about me, what other people thought about my marriage, what other people thought about my circumstances, how I dressed, whatever people thought about anything. I was so concerned about my public image and what people thought, and even my private image. Don't worry about what other people think. And then when I went through menopause, I gained 20 pounds or maybe 30 pounds. And I thought, oh, gee, people will think I'm fat, Who cares? Let it go. And when you're young, that is so hard because you really don't know who you are yet. And you don't usually have the mature self-confidence to be strong enough to believe that you are unique and you are special. But don't worry what other people think. Be unique, be memorable, be confident, be proud, but mainly be you.
Stop worrying so much about getting things wrong. Success has nothing to do with perfection. So stop being nervous, raise your hand, use your voice, get it wrong, learn from your mistakes, and keep moving on. And don't worry about what other people think. It doesn't matter. I'm 50 years old now, and nothing anyone said to me when I was young that was negative matters. It doesn't matter. So be brave, use your voice, ignore the doubters, and work hard, because life is hard work. Don't be afraid of it. Just do it.
The reason why a lot of people won't become who they want is because they're too attached to who they've been. And you hear it all the time when people say, I've always been this way. Okay, well, if that's working for you, keep doing that. I knew it wasn't working for me any longer. I had hit my version of rock bottom. So I was willing to let go of everything and everybody. See, another reason why people won't get there is because the doorway is for you to fit through. You trying to carry everybody else through because you're trying to be Rescue 911. And you got to rescue you first.
If you didn't make it in your 20s, you can make it in your 30s. And if you didn't make it in your 30s, you can make it in your 40s. And if you didn't make it in your 40s, you can make it in your 50s. And just remember Grandma Moses. She was a painter. And she didn't start painting until, I think, in her 80s. And one of the most prolific painters.
It's never too late.
Never too late.
Never
so have
too
fun.
late.
That's what it's all about. You can be liked and respected. But if I had to choose between being liked and being respected, I would choose being respected.
You are struggling and you start thinking about giving up, I want you to remember the power of hope. The belief that something better is always possible if you're willing to work for it and fight for it. If we work hard enough and believe in ourselves, then we can be whatever we dream.
The most boring and the most dangerous people are those self-righteous people who would have you believe they have no skeletons in their closets. In fact, they have no closets. They're full of baloney. I mean, I think that before you judge anybody, you should look at yourself and have enough courage to admit what you see.
Your job is not always going to fulfill you. There will be some days that you just might be bored. Other days you may not feel like going to work at all. Go anyway. And remember that your job is not who you are. It's just what you're doing on the way to who you will become. Every remedial chore, every boss who takes credit for your ideas, look for the lessons, because the lessons are always there. And the number one lesson I could offer
you where your work is concerned is this: become so skilled, so vigilant, so flat out fantastic at what you do that your talent cannot be dismissed.
You have to have self-love in order to be able to love other people. If you haven't even juiced your own self, how are you having the juice enough to share with other people? It's, you know, you have to, it's like with a pregnancy. The mother has to eat and sleep and do the things so the baby can live. But as long as we have within us that essence of who we really are, and we don't even accept the responsibility of taking care of it and loving it like we would with a pregnancy. But if we actually realize that within us, there's something pretty neat going on.
What's the secret then?
Fitness, always.
Always.
Never ran away from work, whether it's intellectual, physical, emotional. Okay, I'll tell you my biggest advice to young people. Individual responsibility. Your life is your hands.
Wow.
You take care of it. I was in the Navy for a while. I became an airline hostess for a while. I became a policewoman in Detroit for a while.
Oh.
I practiced medicine for 50 years.
Okay.
Anesthesiologist.
No way. So you were giving out them epidurals. 82.
When I retired.
Wow.
That's individual responsibility. We grew up in a situation where I knew it was up to me to do what I wanted to do. They were supportive, but we were poor, very, very poor.
Yeah. Individual responsibility. Wow, this was really inspiring.
Thank you for your time, because there's nothing I want more to tell young people than that statement. And I thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Oh, bless you. Bless you, honey.
Bless you.
But Sunday is my birthday, and you have just given me a birthday present.
Oh my God.
Thank
Wait, no, you're going to be 98.
98.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
98. I have to tell you one more
Okay.
thing. A gentleman has seen me walking.
Uh-huh.
So he greets me and talks to me very briefly.
Yeah.
And he asked me, when is my birthday? And I said, Sunday. He said, you like chocolate cake? I said, well, I do, but I don't eat a lot of it.
Yeah.
He said, I want to bake you a birthday cake.
Oh, that's so nice. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that?
You've got the nicest neighbors.
Gentleman in this house. He's 90, I think.
Oh, wow. Well, hopefully I'll see you walking again.
When I'm walking, I'm trying to tell my brain,
Yeah.
honey, you're not dead yet. Keep going.
Keep going. That's right.
Anyway, Laura,
Absolutely incredible.
you're beautiful young lady.